Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Joe here.
It's Kevin.
All right, Joy M. You picked the movie Midnight in Paris from 2011.
Yes, getting back to Woody Allen. This is one of his more celebrated films of his newer work.
Yeah.
Newer, post-2000.
Yeah.
So not new. I don't know anything about this other than the fact that Owen Wilson is the lead in it. I don't know who else is in it. I don't know if any of his regular players are in it because we're getting a little bit later.
Sure.
So I'm assuming it takes place overseas, across the pond, in France. But that's about all I can speculate upon.
I remember when it came out and it was like in the awards circuit.
Sure.
You know, so I remember seeing Owen Wilson at like the Oscars and like the Golden Globes. But as far as plot goes, I couldn't tell you.
Sure. Woody Allen does have a pretty impressive relationship with the Oscars.
Yeah.
He's been nominated for 1,000 of them and has won several. I could be wrong on this one, but I think this is one of the ones he won for screenplay. I read when we started doing Woody Allen movies. I read a while back. Just looked through his awards list.
Sure.
And I think this one won for screenplay,
Okay.
or was at least nominated for screenplay. I mean, obviously the guy's a really good filmmaker and a really great writer.
No,
so,
for sure. Absolutely. Obviously, I mean, this is our third film of his that we're doing, I think. You know, we did Annie Hall. Fourth. Okay, yeah, fourth. And, you know, the guy's incredibly talented. I can separate it. You know what I mean?
Me too. Yeah, I have no problem with
it.
it. Some people on YouTube or let us know we shouldn't be watching Woody Allen movies, and I'm like, well, we're watching the people that are in the movie then, if that makes you feel any better.
They
about
exist.
It.
They're out there. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, well, it's like, do we stop watching Annie Hall because of Woody Allen and therefore get rid of one of Diane Keaton's most iconic performances?
Absolutely.
That's not fair to Diane Keaton. So I'm especially with movies that are so collaborative. There's an awful lot of people who get credit. You know, no one stopped watching Pulp Fiction because of Harvey Weinstein. And it's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
If that's probably actually even worse. Who knows? I don't know. I don't read all the details. I don't need to. Just looking at the movies. All right, we'll go and get started here. Doing a thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being with us. Thank you, guys. Special shout out to our super patrons: NJ, MDC93, Actuarial Lurker, Anna, Ballers Fuldez, Jeff, Derek Peterson, Yannick from Montreal, Sudu Gundovarapu, Jamie Morgan, Christy Goverston, Taylor, Andy Schreiber, Trey Contreras, Humain, Wolfgang Wolf, Lindsay Swift, Squick, Sweet Baby Silvernail, Adam Pacio, Matt Tyler, David Adler, Chris O'Donnell, Katie K, Seth Walker, Doc Hooley, James Wilson, and Dory Ellen. As always, guys, thanks so much. We're really grateful that you're here watching with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you want to hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button so stay up to date with the new content we've coming your way.
Description below, link to our Patreon page, full-length watch-alongs on many things on our Patreon. You're going to have to sync, and you're going to have to watch along on your own source material. This is one that's been recommended ever since we did Annie Hall way back when.
I love Annie Hall. I'm still hung up on Purple Rose of Cairo. That was amazing.
Yeah. And Annie and Hannah and her sisters, just
that was
really great movies.
They're all three bangers. They really are.
Sony released it. Was he working with an awful lot of independent filmmakers or studios for this?
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Never been. Would love to.
Yeah, it'd be incredible, wouldn't it?
How many filmmakers you think take scripts because they know they get to shoot here? I don't really want to make a movie right now, but Paris, you say?
It doesn't hurt.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. When I go, I know I'm going to do all of the absolutely touristy things.
You know, this is a long intro, but I'm still like really enjoying it. This is really cool.
It doesn't look that crowded. Is this like the American thing where we shut down everything for this, or is it really just not this crowded in Paris? I feel like it'd be a lot. Yeah, I feel like it'd be pretty jam-packed with people most of the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, tourists alone, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
There's no city like this in the world. There never was. Can you picture how drop-dead gorgeous this city is in the rain? Imagine this town in the 20s. Artists and writers.
Why does every city have to be in the rain?
I mean, could you ever picture us maybe moving here after we're married?
Oh, God, no.
I would drop the house in Beverly Hills, the pool, everything in a second. Imagine the two of us settling here. We could do it. I mean, if my book turns out.
You're in love with a fantasy.
I'm in love with you.
I do like Owen Wilson a lot.
So do I.
I never see another charming boulevard or bistro again.
These don't seem like the same a compatible couple at all, do they already?
No.
I see myself just strolling along the left bank with a Baguette under my arm. What did Hemingway say? He called it a movable feast.
In this traffic, nothing moves.
Perfectly frank, I'm excited about this corporate merger between our folks and the French company, but otherwise, I'm not a big Francophile.
By the way, it's fine for your father and I to disagree. That's what a democracy is. It doesn't mean we don't respect each other's views. Am I right?
Oh, Carol? Oh my, what are you doing here? You didn't mention you were going to be here.
No, it was sudden. Paul got invited to lecture at the Sorbonne.
Well, Dad's here on business, and we just decided to freeload along.
Oh.
We can spend some time together.
Well, I think we have a lot of commitments, but...
Well, what are you doing tomorrow? We're driving to Versailles.
I'm dying to see Versailles.
She's trying so hard.
Tomorrow we're locked into a lunch at Brasserie Leap. You know, I actually had a professor that dined there and saw James Joyce.
No, we would love to go to Versailles.
Oh, good.
Yes. Hope you're not going to be as antisocial tomorrow at Versailles.
How was I antisocial?
Oh, please.
I have to admit, I'm not quite as taken with him as you are.
He's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's a pseudo-intellectual. Just a little bit.
These two just need to break up. I get
wonder
that
if we're
she's
headed
smoking
there.
hot, but come on, man.
Yeah, it'd be hard to walk away from Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, it would.
I'm having trouble because I'm a Hollywood hack who never gave actual literature a real shot until now.
If this book doesn't pan out, that you'll stop beating your brains out and just go back to doing what you do best. Do you really want to give it all up just to struggle?
But I wouldn't want to.
Originally, all this was swampland. In Old
I would
French,
hate this.
the
I would
word
hate this.
Versailles means
Put
something
headphones and
like
just look at the view.
terrain where the weeds have been pulled. French classical style at its height. The work, I believe, of Louis Vuitton.
I could get used to a summer home like this.
Wow, did you see how that turn on France there from her? I hate it until he starts talking about it.
Yeah,
And it's I could be here.
Yep.
Really? Yeah,
I'm pushing for a little attic in Paris with a skylight.
Yeah, all that's missing is the tuberculosis.
Exactly, thank you. Problem is that he's not actually sure he can write a novel. So far, your track records, you know, and
Okay, that would piss
Come
me
on,
off.
yeah.
Well, scripts are easier.
why don't you tell them about the lead
Well,
character
at least
that you're
not tear
working
him
on right
down.
now?
I don't like to
come
discuss
on.
my work.
Well, just the character.
No.
Okay, he works in a nostalgia shop.
But who buys that stuff? Who'd want it?
Well, people who live in the past,
Run
people
away.
who think that their lives would be happier if they lived in an earlier time. Paris in the 20s, in the rain.
No, nostalgia is denial. Denial of the painful
This guy
present.
sucks.
Having a whole conversation about him while he's just standing there.
And the name
trailing
for
behind
this
him.
fallacy is called golden age thinking. It's a flaw in the
a bit of
romantic
water.
imagination of
Yeah.
those people who find it difficult to cope with the present.
He's very successful.
But he talks about giving that all up and moving here.
Yeah, he talks about it.
People, I bet, would buy his book if he's that prolific in Hollywood.
Rodin wished for it to serve as his headstone and epitaph.
He died of the flu, if I'm not mistaken.
He's so knowledgeable, isn't he?
Yeah. So much of Rodin's work was influenced by his wife, Camille.
Though Camille was not the wife, but his mistress.
Camille? No.
Yes.
Rose was the wife.
No, he was never married to Rose.
Yes, he did marry Rose.
Arguing with the guide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm certain.
Rose was definitely the wife, Camille the mistress.
He's
You
lying.
read that. Where did you read
I
that?
just read.
I would not hang out with Paul.
I will
right,
always take a California wine, but
How about we try some more wine?
Yes, let's start here.
Now,
I mean,
why are
they-
your
they-
cheeks so red?
What do you mean? They're not red.
They're bright red.
What's happening? What's happening?
Slightly more tannic than the 59. I prefer a smoky feeling.
You know, Gil's walked away, and I totally get that.
Carol and I are gonna go dancing. Interested?
No. I don't want to be a
on.
killjoy, but I need to get a little fresh air.
If Gil doesn't want to go, I'll share Paul with you. I am very democratic. And
Honestly, I hope she has an affair and they just end this.
That'd be awesome.
We'll do it another night.
Okay, all right. Well, I can go though, right? I mean, I'm not tired, and I've been dying to go dancing, and I'll just meet you back at the hotel.
He's so patient.
Good player. I mean, have you read his prose?
He won't let anybody.
He won't let me.
No.
Well, look, I mean, if he wants, I'd be glad to critique it for him.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't pull any punches.
Well, I certainly won't do that. You know I won't do that.
No, but the problem is when it comes to his
Why is
writing,
she sitting
he has
in between
absolutely
them?
no
That's
respect
weird,
for anybody
right?
else's opinion.
I do think it's important when you go on a trip like this with somebody, how simpatico you are on the trip is really indicative of a whole lot of what your life's going to be.
Totally.
Because you're like stuck with them in a new place.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we treat each other in, this like completely unfamiliar surroundings? So he did get lost, so she wasn't wrong. have a cell phone?
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. Come on. What? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yeah. Come on, get in the car.
I can't understand you. I'm a little drunk. I can't. What is this, an old Peugeot?
Come on.
It is a bold choice.
Where are you guys taking me?
Is he like imagining himself in the 20s at this point? I mean, look, that other car too. So this is why you said it in Paris, a city that hasn't changed a lot.
In Spain, the best of her sets. Think of Siamese twins. Let's fall in love.
You look lost.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do?
Me, I'm a writer.
What do you write? I'm Zelda, by the way.
All right.
Oh, Scott?
Yeah.
Scott.
Guess
come
what
over
is
here.
it, sweetheart? Scott Fitzgerald.
Nice.
Who are you, old sport?
Gil, the same names as Scott Fitzgerald and
Scott and Zelda Fitzgerald, the Fitzgeralds.
Awesome.
You have a glazed look in your eye. Stunned, stupefied, anesthetized, lobotomized.
Has he written Gatsby yet?
Right.
he didn't write the music, did he? That's not possible.
So, what kind of books do you write?
Where am I?
Oh, I'm sorry. Some friends have gotten together a little party for Jean Cocteau.
Are you kidding me?
I know what you're thinking. This is boring. I agree. I'm bored.
Break
He's
up.
bored. We're all bored.
We are all bored. Why don't you tell Cole and Linda to come with, and Gil, you coming?
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
So is this Cole Porter?
That subtle charm that makes young farmers.
I do love the music here.
It is awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a great expression.
You're right. Put it together. I don't ever have to go home, do I?
One of the finest establishments in Paris. They do a diamond whiskey sour. Now, this is a writer, Gil. Yes, Gil.
Gil Pender.
Gil Pender.
Hemingway.
Awesome.
Hemingway?
You liked my book?
Liked? I loved.
It was a good book because it was an honest book. And that's what war does to men.
Do you read my story? What'd you think?
There was some fine writing in it, but it was unfulfilled.
You like my story, but he hates me.
Please.
He writes about lion
Matters
hunting.
extremely difficult.
Suddenly, I don't like the atmosphere here anymore. Oh, where are you going? He's going to Saint Germain. I'm going with him.
Zelda, sweetheart.
If you're going to stay here and drink with him, I'm going with the Toreador.
Drive you crazy, this woman.
She's exciting.
You're a writer. You need time to write, not all this fooling around. She's wasting you because she's really a competitor, don't you agree? You're a writer. You make observations. You're with them all night.
Can we not discuss my personal life in public? I'm going to find Zelda. I don't like the thought of her with that Spaniard.
You box?
No. I mean,
He's gonna get punched in the face by Hemingway for saying that.
Be sick.
it's about a man who works in a nostalgia shop. A place where they sell old things, memorabilia. Does that sound terrible?
No subject is terrible if the story is true.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can I ask you the biggest favor in the world? Would you read it?
Your novel.
Yeah, I'm just looking for, just an opinion.
My opinion is I hate it. If it's bad, I'll hate it because I hate bad writing. If it's good, I'll be envious and hate it all the more. You don't want the opinion of another writer. Writers are competitive.
I'm not going to be competitive with you.
Okay, I'm not going to read your novel, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring it to Gertrude Stein's. She's the only one I trust with my writing. She gets back from Spain tomorrow.
Great. I'm going to go get it.
He has to know how to get to work to his hotel anyway. It's probably not even there.
Okay, I'm going to get it and then I'll be back.
The odds that he is able to find his hotel at all.
Whoa, Gil, just agree. Okay, we never said where we were going to meet.
Oh, and now he's out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, they tore down that beautiful bar where Hemingway and Fitzgerald used to go?
Apparently so.
To put up a laundromat?
Good thing you didn't go last night. You'd have hated the music. What are you thinking about? You seem like you're in a daze.
If I was to tell you that I spent last night
I
with
don't think she's
Ernest
gonna
Hemingway
understand at
and
all.
Scott Fitzgerald, what would you say?
Is that what you were dreaming about? I'd be thinking brain
We didn't see
tumor.
Cole Porter.
I mean, I tell you, Zelda
playing
Fitzgerald
the
is
piano.
exactly
Oh, okay.
as we've come to know her. Charming, but all over the map. And, you know, she does not like Hemingway one bit.
Quit the idle chatter because, you know, we're gonna be late.
I think I'm going to stay here and do some work on my novel because there's a little polishing I want to do.
You can do that later. Mom said we can use her decorator's discount.
They're a steal at $18,000.
$18,000 for this?
I know, but it's very hard to find anything like this at home.
It's a chair, right? I'm seeing a chair.
We're trying to keep expenses down so I don't have to take any crummy rewrite jobs.
You get what you pay for. Nice. Cheap is cheap.
Oh, it'll be nice walking in the rain. It's beautiful.
No, there's nothing beautiful about walking in the rain.
I have a big surprise for you after dinner.
Yes. No, I don't like surprises.
Trust me, you're gonna love this.
I don't understand. Where are we going?
This is not gonna work.
No.
Not with her.
Have the most amazing adventure of your life.
Why are you carrying that manuscript around?
You'll see.
She's gonna bail right
yeah,
before it happens,
totally.
isn't she?
I don't understand.
It'd be kind of funny if she bails and he's just back again.
Well, I don't know what you're carrying on about, but this is not my idea of an amazing adventure. I'm gonna get this cab. Taxi!
Inez, wait.
You want to walk the streets of Paris and take it in by night. That's fine. You go ahead. If I'm asleep when you get in, don't wake me up.
I don't know how these two started dating in the first place.
I know, right?
Honestly.
Lost, you walk along, this is the spot. And it's just like a one-shot deal.
Here's the bells.
Midnight.
Hi, Gil.
Hi, Mr. Hemingway.
It's interesting that they all know to stop for him.
The assignment was to take the hill. There were 4 of us, 5 if you count Vicente, and the hill was soggy from days of rain, and there were many German soldiers on the road. And the idea was to aim for the first group.
Were you scared?
Of what? You'll never write well if you fear dying. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Have you ever made love to a truly great woman?
My fiance is pretty sexy.
And when you make love to her, you feel true and beautiful passion, lose your fear of death.
No, that doesn't happen.
All cowardice comes from not loving or not loving well. When the man who is brave and true looks death squarely in the face, like some rhino hunters I know, it is because they love with sufficient passion to push death out of their minds.
What a great role.
This is awesome.
It's like, I'd kill to say these lines in a movie.
This is Gil Pender, Miss Stein. He's a young American writer. I thought you two should know each other.
I'm glad you're here. I was just telling Pablo that this portrait doesn't capture Adriana.
C'est exactement ce qu'elle représente.
Non, tu n'as pas raison. Dripping with sexual innuendo, carnal to the point of smoldering. And I mean, what is your first impression of Adriana?
Exceptionally lovely.
Yeah.
Belle.
You can see why he's lost all objectivity.
He's made a creature of Place Pigalle. Avec toi en privé, because she's your lover. But we don't know her that way. It's more like a still life than a portrait. And what's this book of yours I've been hearing about? Is this it?
Yeah, this is
I'll take a look. Out of the Past was the name of the store, and its products consisted of memories.
I love it. I'm already hooked.
He's got Hemingway and Gertrude Stein in the other room, and of course he's chasing the beautiful girl instead.
Of course. Why not?
And Pablo
So were you
Picasso.
really hooked with those opening lines?
The past has always had a great charisma for me.
I always say that I was born too late.
For me, La Belle Époque Paris would have been perfect.
How long have you been dating Picasso? I didn't mean to pry. Were you born in Paris?
I moved here to study fashion. But you don't want to hear this.
Yes, continue. You moved here to study fashion.
Came here to study with Coco Chanel.
Of course.
And I fell in love with Paris.
I don't know what Emilio is.
No, Modigliani. You lived with Modigliani?
You asked me with Pablo. I mean, he's married. But I don't know how any woman can stay with him. It's so difficult. So, have you come to Paris to write? These days, so many Americans feel the need to move
the expatriates.
Here. Isn't Hemingway attractive? I love his writing.
Actually, I'm just here visiting.
Oh, you must stay here.
I would like to, but it's not that easy.
Right.
Adriana, let's go up to Montmartre. Let's get a drink, huh?
Okay.
I'll discuss your book with you as soon as I finished it.
Well, why don't I drop back by rather than you having to find me? Hopefully, I'll see you again eventually.
That would be nice.
Yes.
One of these days, I plan to steal you away from this genius who's great, but he's no Miro.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go back ever.
Hemingway is stealing the movie from me, by the way.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's got his dialogue is so sharp. He's got every scene-stealing line in the movie.
Pablo Picasso and Ernest Hemingway. I'm Gil Bender from Pasadena. Little old Gil Bender has this novel with Gertrude Stein.
What time did you get in last night?
Not that late. I'm really finding these midnight strolls great for me creatively without the distractions of the day. Yes, very beautiful.
Oh, you're American.
Yeah,
You like Cole Porter?
I do. I'm a big fan. I don't think that I'm a member of Lyndon Cole's inner circle.
Gil.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes.
Yeah, we should go. We're meeting Paul and Carol at the
Where?
museum for the private showing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I would hate that.
Paul happens to be an expert in Monet's.
I love going to museums, but I could not listen to this guy.
No.
If I'm not mistaken, it took him 2 years to complete this, and he worked out at Giverny.
That Monet, one of the things that he used to try...
Shh, I'm trying to hear what Paul's saying.
Here's a superb Picasso. He painted this marvelous portrait of his French mistress, Madeleine Brissot.
Paul, I'm going to have to differ with you on this one.
Really?
Gil, just...
If I'm not mistaken, this was a failed attempt to capture a young French girl named Adriana. Pretty sure she had an affair with Modigliani, then Braque, which is how Pablo met her. It was just a knockout.
What have you been smoking?
He's distracted by the fact that she was an absolute volcano in the sack.
Yeah,
Nice.
mic drop.
I've been walking around Paris, you know. The way the city's lit up at night allegedly inspires him. But that's okay, because I'm going dancing with Paul.
Oh, so she has a date with Paul.
Totally.
Where do you think Gil goes every night?
You heard her. He walks and gets ideas.
Seeing what he earns, but sometimes I think he's got a part missing.
Nevertheless, I don't think your idea of having him followed is very practical.
I'd like to know where he goes every night.
Well, we know one thing. He doesn't go dancing.
Yeah, awesome. The Charleston.
Yeah,
Hey, how are you? I was hoping we'd see you here. Yeah, we'll catch up with you later, okay? Sure.
Oh, what a surprise.
I know, it was just a total fluke. I was at Gertrude Stein's. I'm not going to crash the Fitzgerald, but then he said you'd be here. You and Pablo and...
Oh, Pablo's home.
Wait, that was Juna Barnes?
Yeah.
Wow, no wonder she wanted to lead.
There's a lot of great subtle jokes in here.
What about your book?
It's coming along, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
The turn of the century, isn't it beautiful? It's my favorite era.
See, everybody's nostalgic for a different time.
That is a really nice touch in the movie.
Isn't this little Parisian dream a movable feast? Mark my words, I'm going to steal
Blocked
you
by
away
Hemingway.
from that fugitive from Malaga one way or another. She's chosen Picasso, but Pablo thinks women are only to sleep with or to paint. I think a woman is equal to a man in courage. Have you ever shot a charging lion? Would you like to know how that feels?
I don't think so. Bye.
Who wants to fight?
You certainly understand why all these guys want to paint you, because you have just about one of the best faces ever.
You're interesting too, in a lost way. Tell me more about your book.
You know what? I couldn't care less about my book tonight. I just
There you
want to
go.
walk around Paris with you.
I can never decide whether Paris is more beautiful by day or by night.
No, you can't, because like you look around, every street, every boulevard is its own special art form.
I like that. That's nice.
For all we know, Paris is the hottest spot in the universe.
See anything you like?
Yeah, I'm ashamed to admit I'm attracted to all of them.
When I was in Catholic school, my roommate and I, we paid a girl from Pigalle to come and teach us all her tricks.
I'm gonna be thinking about that one. Look amazing.
Thank you.
God, is that who I think it is?
What is she doing here?
Stefan, what are you doing? Please.
Stop!
I want to live. It was so obvious they were whispering about me, and the more they drank, the more he fell in love with her.
That loves only you. I can tell you that with absolute
Yeah,
certainty.
totally.
Trust me. I know.
I hate the way I look.
Don't do that! Don't do that!
No. Here, take this.
What is this?
It's a Valium. It'll make you feel better. Just since I've been engaged to Inez, I've been having just little panic attacks. But
Oh my God! Read the signs, man.
You never said you were getting married.
Gave Zelda Fitzgerald a value.
yeah, I am.
Well, good luck with your book
Thank you.
and your wedding.
Yeah, the small things.
You don't agree on
There's a
anything.
little bit of a disconnect with the big things.
I should go.
None is delicious.
Pablo will be missing me.
I think that hurt her a little bit.
Yeah.
Monsieur.
Hey.
I forgot that Brody was on the list.
Dali. See?
Yes.
Oh,
Salvador
Salvador Dali.
You like the shape of the rhinoceros?
I really thought about it.
I paint the rhinoceros. I paint you in the big lips, melting.
Yeah, the melting, yeah.
Yes, in the rhinoceros.
I probably do look sad. I'm in a very perplexing situation.
Senor Buñuel.
Buñuel?
Si, Buñuel, Monsieur Manry.
Ender! Yes.
And I am Dali.
I have to tell someone I'm from a different time. Okay, I
tell Salvador Dali this
from the 2000th millennium to here.
Exactly correct. You inhabit two worlds.
You're surrealists, but I'm a normal guy. I'm engaged to marry a woman.
That's really
I
funny.
love. At least I think I love her.
There is another woman?
Yeah.
Adriana, yes. Find her extremely alluring.
A man in love with a woman from a different era. I see a photograph.
I see a film.
I see an insurmountable problem.
I see a rhinoceros.
I'm starting to think that maybe my book is too realistic. You always look so good in the morning.
No. We have to
just
get
for a
dressed.
second.
Paul said we have to go to the countryside. You know,
Oh
he
my
said
God,
taking
just
us to this
spend the
beautiful
vacation
inn
with
for
Paul.
lunch. If we don't want to go,
I'd be like, if you
don't
say
go.
Paul's name one more time.
I'm not missing it because of you.
Wow, she just said stay home. I'm going out with Paul.
Yeah, totally. That's gonna happen if it's not already
for
happening.
Sure. I mean, she did go out dancing with them, just the two of them the night before.
Yeah.
Hello. I have a quick question for you about Rodin. He loved his wife and he also loved his mistress?
Yes.
But do you think that's possible?
Well, he loved them both, but in a different way.
That's very French. You remember me? I was in the group that you
Yes, the
showed us.
group with the pedantic gentleman.
Yeah, for sure.
His photo. I want to know where he goes each night. He's engaged to my daughter, to Mary. I want to be certain she's making the right decision.
Monsieur Tisserand will personally keep track of the gentleman and report on his whereabouts at night.
Yeah, so is he going to be able to witness him going back?
I don't know.
It'd be wild if he went too.
Oh, cool shot.
Yeah. So he can see this.
Okay, cool.
Gil Pender.
Tom Elliott.
Tom Stearns Elliott? T.S. Elliott?
Oh my God, of
That's
course.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Stein?
Oh, Pender. I'll get to your book in a moment. I finished it. Adriana has left Pablo and has flown to Africa with Hemingway. Oh, he took her hunting kudu, but she'll be back to him. The sound of hyenas in your ears at night when you're trying to sleep in a tent just drives you crazy. Now, about your book. It's very unusual indeed. In a way, it's almost like science
I was wondering about the
fiction.
time.
The artist's job is not to succumb to despair, but to find an antidote for the emptiness of existence. Don't be such a defeatist.
I like this so much.
Hemingway was kind of telling him the same thing.
Yeah.
Gil isn't coming to Mont Saint Michel.
Why not? I
Well,
don't understand
He
it.
writes. He rewrites. He rewrites the rewrites.
He's gonna miss a great weekend.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Also, don't blame Gil at all. I would not want to spend one more second with those people.
No, absolutely not. Any of them.
Hi,
Hey.
I remember you. He was your friend.
Cole Porter, yeah, and don't forget about Linda. Seem a bit young to be so familiar with his work.
It's because he wrote many songs about Paris.
Are you a Parisian?
Yes, monsieur.
Feel free to call me Gil.
I like this as just like an artist's journey here.
Oh, totally. A vacation by yourself to Paris would be amazing, honestly.
For sure. I mean, especially if you don't enjoy the company of the people you're with.
No, totally.
Do you speak any English?
That Paris exists and anyone could choose to live
He's bothered this poor
anywhere
lady.
else. Paris in the summer. What it must have been like. I'm in love with an American writer I just met named Jill.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Immediate magic one hears about happened to me. I am drawn by Jill. As always in this sad
It's like
life,
changing history.
Yeah.
he's about to marry a woman named Inez. I had a dream where he came to me and brought me a little gift. Earrings they were.
And go buy some earrings.
Yeah, right. Yeah, totally.
And he needs to break up with Inez.
He's gonna take Inez's earrings.
This seems dirty.
Right, a little bit. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Poor Inez is going to think she got robbed.
Whoa! Oh my God! What are you guys doing?
Daddy
Gift in
had
his
chest
hand.
pains.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sure it's just indigestion.
I would like the hotel doctor, please, in room 728.
Don't.
Gil, why are you so dressed up?
Me? No, I'm not. I've been writing.
You dress up and put on cologne to write?
Oh. In the shower just for a second. Just
So scary. So we just turned right around and came back.
Yeah, you had to.
What is that?
Yeah.
It's a present.
I know. I mean, it's not. It is. It's.
Can I open it?
No. That's what I'm saying, honey. It's. I want to. It's for.
This is why you shouldn't cheat.
Dinner.
Is it jewelry?
Well,
I hope it's my taste if it's jewelry. That moonstone necklace?
No, but you like. I thought you liked the moonstone.
I've never actually even worn it. I'll show you. You'll see why.
Did you just talk her out
Everybody's
into forgetting the gift?
Where are my pearl earrings?
Oh.
What? How did you not anticipate this problem?
I don't even remember you packing them.
Yes, I did because I've worn them here. Do you think it was the maid?
It's always the maid.
I know I saw them here this morning.
Oh, well, let's just not jump to any conclusions. You don't just level a charge of theft against
I'd like to report a theft.
We don't do this to people.
Yes, you do if they've stolen.
This is so uncomfortable.
Do you want some more wine?
I'm fine. Thank you.
You know what, Gil? I think you just run out of this room. Just run.
Are these them? I don't know.
Where did you find them?
They were just in the bathroom.
What were they doing in the bathroom?
I don't know.
Well, at least the poor maid's not going to get fired.
Yeah.
I didn't drop them. I wouldn't drop them.
So much going on
They're
here.
not stolen.
Yeah, no, you didn't buy some. Okay,
Yeah.
thank God that scene ended.
You had the whole day. You could have just bought earrings, man. It's Paris.
I love that people can actually see the car again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Pender, I was just telling Matisse we're going to buy one of his new paintings. I think 500 francs is fair.
500 francs for Matisse? You know, I wonder actually if I could maybe pick up 6 or 7. Okay, now I brought a rewrite of the first few chapters of my book, and if you could just tell me if I'm heading in the right direction. And have you heard from Hemingway?
Oh, they've been back for days now. I knew they wouldn't hit it off. It's over with Picasso, too.
Oh, no.
She's at Desrolles by herself. She'll be glad to see you.
I'm on my way.
Gertrude's picking up on everything.
Oh, yeah. We haven't mentioned it yet, but the production design is really good, too.
Yeah.
Oh, what are
Oh,
you
it's
doing
amazing,
here?
yeah.
I came to find you. I'm pretty good at, picking up on vibrations. Just, I sense that there's some complicated feelings, maybe, that you have for me.
Aren't you gonna get married?
Everything's a little up in the air right now. I don't know what is gonna happen. Is there someplace where we can talk maybe more quiet here?
Sure.
Oh, Mr. Buñuel, I had a nice idea for a movie for you. A group of people attend a very formal dinner party, and at the end of dinner, when they try to leave the room, they can't. They just can't seem to exit the door.
This is probably a real movie,
Sure.
and I don't know what it is.
But I don't get it. Why don't they just walk out and do it? All I'm saying is just think about it.
I'm guessing it's a movie that Woody Allen really likes.
Sure. Nice.
He's cheating on his
He's
fiancée.
cheating. He's cheating.
It's a romantic notion, but just break up with her, man.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You look so sad.
Because life is too mysterious.
Everything moves so fast. Life is noisy and complicated.
I've always been a logical person. I never acted too crazy. I feel like I just want to just let it go. Here.
This is remarkable.
Come on, here.
They're so beautiful. Look. Qui êtes-vous?
We're going
Allez,
further
montez.
back?
Nous allons être en retard.
Turn of the century.
Oh mon Dieu, this is so beautiful. It's unbelievable, all of the pictures I've seen. And here it is, La Belle Époque.
Wow, I don't know what it is about this city.
Tellement avant-garde.
Guard, yes.
Oh, because her dress. See, women's fashion stands out more through time than men's fashion.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? The first time we met, I told you about this place. And here we are.
I don't know why I have this feeling like I'm just kind of like I can't believe my luck.
I know exactly where I want to go next.
Nice. See, I think now that they have this in common, they can actually just be open and talk about it.
Pablo admires him so much. I have to say hello, Monsieur Lautrec.
Oui.
Bonsoir. Nous sommes de grands admirateurs. King has to sit down with him.
I love your drawings.
Bonsoir. Merci. Ça va? Monsieur Gauguin and Monsieur Degas.
Bonsoir. You see the sketch he's made? Nobody can draw like this today.
Degas and I were just talking about how cette génération est dépourvue de sens et manque d'imagination.
He says that this generation is empty and has no imagination.
Everybody hates the now they live in.
Yeah, totally.
La Renaissance.
No.
Yep, there you go.
This is the golden age.
Maintenant, qu'est-ce que vous faites dans la vie, vous?
J'étudie la haute couture.
He wants Degas to have you meet his friend, Richard. He's looking for someone to do costumes for the new ballet.
I don't live here.
We're temporarily passing through.
Let's never go back to the 20s.
What are you talking about?
We should stay here. It's the start of La Belle Époque.
Yeah, but what about the 20s and the Charleston and the Fitzgeralds and the...
It's the present. It's stole.
It's not my present. I'm from 2010. I dropped in on you the same way we're dropping in on the 1890s. I was trying to escape my present the same way you're trying to escape yours, to a golden age.
But I'm from the 20s, and I'm telling you the golden age is La Belle Époque.
To them, their golden age was the Renaissance. Yep. Those guys probably imagined life was a lot better when Kublai Khan was around. I'm having an insight now. Adriana, if you stay here, though, and this becomes your present, then pretty soon you'll start imagining another time was really the golden time. You know, what the present is, it's a little unsatisfying because life's a little unsatisfying.
And I'm gonna stay and live in Paris' most glorious time.
If I ever want to, write something worthwhile, I have to, get rid of my illusions.
Goodbye, Jill.
I am glad he got there.
Yeah, I am too.
Pender, I read your rewrite, and you're nicely on the right track. You've understood me clearly.
Best news. I really did listen to you, so I'm happy to hear that it seems like I'm, moving forward. I mean,
Hemingway read the chapters too, and he thinks it's going to be a fine book. He doesn't quite believe that the protagonist doesn't see that his fiancée is having an affair right before his eyes.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's Gertrude Stein has to tell him this?
Yeah, that's so funny.
Without ever meeting them?
Yeah.
It's called denial.
Right.
Thank you.
Paul and I? Where did you get such an insane notion?
From Ernest Hemingway. You got to figure it out. And guess what? It makes perfect sense. The past is not dead. Actually, it's not even past. I'm too trusting. I'm jealous and I'm trusting. It's cognitive dissonance.
I'm dealing with a madman here. Okay, yes, I did. Because he's romantic and he speaks French. Get over it, Gil.
I cheated on you. Get over it.
Like, I wouldn't leave.
I'm not going back.
Yeah.
And as you and I, it's obvious I don't think we're right for each other.
We're breaking up.
What?
Yeah, Gil's moving to Paris. With who? With who, Gil?
With no one.
Your crazy, hallucinatory friend? You have this part missing.
I think you'll be better off without me. I really do.
Well, we would.
Oh my God.
I hate these people.
Walk the streets, gush over the Parisian light and the rooftops.
I had a private detective follow him. I knew he was up to no good. He saw him get into a car at midnight every night, and he followed him very closely. The detective agency says the detective is missing.
Oh my God.
Je suis perdu. J'ai dû tourner au mauvais endroit.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah.
That's one of the best bits.
That was really solid. It's pretty wild for someone to finally admit to having an affair and then screaming "get over it" in your face in the same breath.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah. God.
Yeah, I cheated. So. It's Paris.
Hey. Wow. What are you doing here?
I'm returning from dinner with friends.
So I was just out for a walk. Yeah, I've decided I'm moving to Paris. Yeah.
I'm sure you will love it.
Yeah. You think so?
You know, I thought about you the other day. Because,
really?
my God, yeah.
Can I walk with you, or I'll buy you a cup of coffee, or?
No, but that's okay. I don't mind getting wet.
There we go.
There we go. Perfect fit.
Yep.
I love that.
Actually, Paris is the most beautiful in the rain.
Couldn't agree more with you.
This is lovely.
Yeah. It's a great shot.
Yeah. Again, really closed down some places in Paris for this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I love that.
That was so much fun all the way through.
Oh my gosh. We're four for four on Woody Allen movies.
Yeah, for sure. There were definitely some references, like the movie and everything, that went over my head as far as like some of the period references with the artists. But Man, the ones I got were so good. It was so good. Hemingway was such a fun character.
Oh, he stole the movie for
me.
Yeah,
he was great.
Corey Stoll.
Somebody fight me!
He wants to fight.
Oh, he wants to fight, yeah.
That scene with him in the car when he's like, "We're scared of what?
Scared of what?"
It was a great monologue, really.
Oh, really? Yeah, it was fantastic.
Very well written. You know, and the thing is, too, like, Woody Allen's dialogue is so distinct.
It is.
It's like, I don't know, it's so... I want to say addicting almost, you know what I mean? Like you just really like relish it. I really relish it. I really do.
It's really energetic. Like you really get into the cadence. Like kind of like you said that, you know, early on, it's like Owen Wilson is in the Woody Allen role because he speaks with that same like kind of neurotic, fast, mumbling cadence a little bit. But I think it really works for the I guess, unease and discombobulation of the characters all the way through, who are just... Woody Allen's lead characters always seem to really be struggling to express themselves.
Yeah.
They're articulate, they're smart, they know what they're feeling, I guess, but they really have a hard time working through and expressing like what their anxieties are.
Sure.
Which really cranks those anxieties up even more.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of fun to watch. It's written so well, and when an actor does well with it, obviously like Owen Wilson did here, it's pretty captivating.
I love seeing it like plugged into different scenarios and situations. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean?
This did feel a lot like the Purple Rose of Cairo, didn't it?
I think it'd be a great double feature.
Absolutely.
I really do. I'm not sure if he has any other movies that are kind of like
whether it really plays with reality like this.
Yeah. But I think it'd be kind of awesome if there was a third.
For sure.
Just to have it be part of like a trilogy. You know, Annie Hall is like a masterpiece, but I do think this is like out of all four, my personal favorite. Just because like obviously recency bias, but like this was a lot of fun, and I do like, I'm a bit of a history nut, so I do want to read more about this.
Yeah, absolutely.
To get more of the references too, you know. When they were back in the 1890s, that's when it kind of was lost upon me a little bit, but I was like, I was still following, you know.
Yeah, so a couple of French, Degas and Gauguin, and I didn't catch the name of who the first guy that they sat down with was.
That's where I was like, I don't know what this is.
I didn't either. I'm like, I didn't catch that. I think it was in the text, but I missed it, so I wasn't exactly sure who he was supposed to be. But it was a lot of fun. Adrian Brody's short scene was amazing.
I like Brody.
It's Salvador Dali.
I do like Adrian Brody.
I do too. He's a great actor. He's got 2 Oscars. He's a great actor.
He's got 2 Oscars. I'm glad he came back with that for that second Oscar win, just because I feel like he did disappear for a while. So it's nice to see that he was still like working. He'd pop up in things. You know what I mean?
Peaking too early happens in Hollywood all the time.
Absolutely.
And I'm really glad that doesn't seem to be the case for him. He is a talented guy.
I'm going to be thinking about Rhinoceros for a long time.
All right.
And yeah, you know, who wouldn't want to have a drink with Hemingway?
Yeah.
You know?
Now question. So he's back. He's going to stay in Paris. He seems content to not be with
Inez.
No. I'm sorry. I'm blanking out.
Was it Adrienne?
Yeah.
Adriana, I think.
Do you think in his situation he still goes back every once in a while?
I do.
I would too. I think just being there and having the opportunity for that. I think he's more content with the present now. I think that was like thematically where he got, you know, it was like, you're always going to long for a time that doesn't exist anymore.
Sure.
It's half of America's problem right now. But I do think it's still worth it because he did make genuine friends and genuinely likes the time to go back to visit Gertrude Stein and Hemingway and Picasso. And Fitzgerald, why not?
He could take Gabrielle to meet Cole Porter. She likes Cole Porter.
I mean, really.
You want to meet Cole Porter? Let's go.
This is going to get wild. Yeah. If I got a new experience for you.
And you just know that she's going to be open to that. Like Inez was not, you know?
God, yeah. I like the fact that Inez was consistent all the way through. Like, as soon as we met her, we were like, man, these two are not simpatico at all. And so by the time it gets to, you know, by the way, they're having an affair from Hemingway and Gertrude Stein, who never met him. Yeah, it was a great bit. They didn't have to meet him, meet her to know. Like no one was surprised in the audience. It's like, yeah, of course they are. Of course they are.
And it's like, even if Inez did go back with him, I'm sure she'd just complain the whole time. She would just complain the entire time.
She hated Paris anyway.
Yeah,
it wasn't California. Paris wasn't California enough for her anyway. So 1920s Paris was probably just going to be worse. You know what I mean? It's like he was like, what do you mean there's no air conditioning? You know, it's like this sucks even more than 2010 Paris.
One of my favorite bits too is the dad being like, "I love a California wine." France trying classic wines.
Not knocking California wines.
I'm not. I'm just saying,
California does really well, but it is really funny to be like critical of French wine while you're in France. Yeah, he was every bit the ugly American tourist. You know, they just complained about everything.
And one of those bottles, like I think he said, was like from 1959. It's like what?
I don't know that actor's name. Who you know, he's one of those guys.
Yeah.
You know, who plays her dad, who's shows up in a million things. I can't think of off the top of the head what, but I know the original Running Man. He was in the 1987, I think, Arnold Schwarzenegger Running Man as one of the TV production guys. So yeah, he's been around popping up forever.
He's been in something. I can't remember what I'm thinking of, but he is. You're right. He's a character actor. He is definitely that guy. I'm sure he's played somebody's boss in something. You know
Absolutely,
what I mean? But cast well. Loved the digs at him the whole time.
Absolutely. There were so many times like Gil really did like take like annoyances like a champ, because there were so many times I've been like, I'm just gonna do anything else besides stand with you, especially with, you know, like early on when Paul started the whole like criticism of him and like
when the camera was following them.
Yeah, when the camera was following them around, and it was like, they're just, he's standing right here and they're trash talking him as a writer, you know. And it was like, dude, I couldn't be in the same room. Like, I'm gonna go over here until you guys are done talking about me.
I think that was staged really well too, because you know, Owen Wilson starts kind of blocked well, because he's towards the front.
He's front and center early on.
Yeah,
right?
Paul was obviously in the front, like kind of holding court, and then by the end of it, you know, he's just kind of trailing behind them all.
Getting pushed out. Yeah, there was a lot of really good staging there. Well, I mean, even like when Inez went out to dancing with them, and having her sit
in the middle,
having her sit in between the married couple was so weird. It's like, why is he sitting next to you and not his wife when you're all three in the same car seat? That's weird behavior.
I'm the wedge in your marriage.
Yeah, I mean, really, absolutely, yeah.
So it's little stuff like that makes this movie so great. You know what I mean? It's like there's subtleties to it, and you know, I really have been enjoying, you know, watching these Woody Allen movies because he's a huge blind spot for me, and I would love to check out many more.
Yeah, I've only seen two before we started doing the channel, and I've liked these four more than the two I've seen. Yeah. Just my opinion. I've seen Bullets Over Broadway, which I thought was fine. I was pretty young when I saw it, so I probably didn't get it really. And Blue Jasmine, which I didn't really care for.
I got you.
Wasn't my thing really. But you know, got oh my God,
Cate Blanchett.
Yeah, Cate Blanchett got her an Oscar. She was great in it. But I've enjoyed these four older films of his significantly more.
I guess Manhattan is a big one for us. We have to check out too.
I thought that's what we were watching today. I went to get the slip. I'm like, oh, we're watching Manhattan today. Yeah. I'm like, oh wait, never mind. It's Midnight in Paris. Like I don't know why I had it in my head for probably a month that we were coming up on watching Manhattan, but no, it was Midnight in Paris. But yeah, I thought this was absolutely delightful.
I'm in love with this movie. I want to watch it again, like right now.
I
want to fire it up right now.
I feel giddy, you know. It's like, no, it was really just a punch drunk good time. You know what I mean?
As soon as Zelda and Scott showed up, I was like, yeah. I was like,
okay,
this is cool.
Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you soon on the next one.
See ya.